Hello everyone, my apologies, hope you can see me. This is part 2 of the meditation healing, stepping into the unknown. Yeah, my apologies, my camera went flat, so I have to shoot this in 2 sections. So yes, if you've seen part 1, you want to see part 2 as I finish off the healing. So I'm just going to get back into state again, and what I was talking about was, nature. Nature was holding space for us. So I'm lucky enough to live in somewhere with lots of trees and a nice garden. But I just felt this sense of nature really holding us, giving us that abundance and well-being, nurturing. So in between shooting parts, I've been out in nature, grounded with my feet on the floor. I feel like that has helped a lot. I've pulled a few cards for us. My angels, I work with the angels, so yeah, particularly with my Reiki, when I did my first Reiki, Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael. And I've also recently done an Angel Oracle Intuition course, and it doesn't just have to be just angels, but the lady I trained with works with angels, and I bought her new deck, which I really enjoy using. So I'll just camera, make sure you can see these. So let me just get a bit closer here. So I was seeing the violet colour. So this is the lady that trained me. It was Vanessa Tomlinson, and this is her deck. Archangels, I can't remember if it's the light or dark. I think it's of the dark or of the light. I'm not sure. I have to check that one. But I love these cards, and dark doesn't necessarily mean evil. It's just more like unknown or nighttime or things like that. And yeah, these are beautiful cards. I'm enjoying working with them. They're more based on your intuition with a few keywords, but take what resonates. Not all will be for you, as this is a general reading. But I saw the colour light purple, so I've bought out all the colours of that, and it was quite interesting because it tied in with the reading. So we've got Archangel Azrael. Challenges, trust and reevaluation. So have a look at the picture, and anything you think that is you are drawn to. Meaning of the card may also be a hidden meaning for you. The symbolism of pictures or whatever, or feelings, colours and all the words. And the archangels are like the bigger angels. There are all sorts of different angels. I'm not really sure how to describe, but the main kind of angels. So this is Archangel Azrael. Challenges, trust and reevaluation. So I did have a look at this, and this floated in the reading. Just give me a moment to tap into I think they were saying with trust is, being in the present, trusting the flow of the universe, the flow of life and the divine plan our guides and things have for us that sometimes we don't always see, but is better than what we can think of ourselves. And this also helps living in the present and being open to change and open to going with the flow. Hope that makes sense. And then reevaluation. So yeah, basically more of the same I was talking about with reevaluating your plans. If something in the present moment jumps up, and it could be an invitation to something, party or a friend that you hadn't planned, and you just go with the flow. You say yes, because sometimes those opportunities don't always present themselves again. So it's being open to things, and sometimes not. I mean, obviously, if you're tired and you don't want to go, then, you know, sometimes it can be a no. Just guide to what you're feeling. But not to overthink things and just think about things too much, just to go with your gut and trust the process. So hopefully that makes sense. Just challenges. I'm just trying to think what to say with that. I think they're saying challenges. You'll be thrown challenges at times, and it's how you respond in the moment can determine your future. So sometimes the things that are going to happen that are set, but, you know, we can change our fate. We have free will, and we do have a choice with how our life unfolds. So, and sometimes, you know, we will make mistakes, but that's part of being human and learning and go down a different path. But sometimes that's meant to happen, and then sometimes you end up in the same place. Well, maybe not exactly the same, but just in a different way. So there's not really any right or wrong. It's more, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I've got it in my head, but I can't explain it. Let me just think for a moment. I think of an example. I think what I'm guided to say is, like, sometimes there are challenges, and some of them things that you need to overcome, move past. Other times, it's like the universe, you know, something, you've got your mind set on something and it just doesn't work out, and you do it over and over again. And sometimes this is the universe leading you to a better way, to your higher purpose or your calling, and saying, I mean, experience is all valuable, and I feel like things, you know, I've regretted things that didn't work out. But then I look back and think, well, they've kind of led me to this moment, and the experience I've got from this is valuable in the present moment. So, but what was I trying to say? That some things you have your mind set on, but it's not really what your heart wants, or it's not really what your inner feel like you want to do, your life purpose or your joy. But you just think, oh, well, I need to make money, or I need to do this to please, you know, the people around me or whatever. But sometimes the universe has a better way, and things not working out is a way of showing you a better way. way. But yeah, hopefully that makes sense. And it's just being flexible and open to things you may not consider, because sometimes there's something that comes out of the blue that you would never think, well, logically doesn't make sense, but intuitively in gut, it does make sense. So just being open to that. So thank you, Archangel Azrael. And I love these cards. So pretty. Archangel Akshia, Patience. Yeah, and this ties in a lot with myself. I'm sort of taking time to rest and focus on my health and things like that at the moment. I've been through a few stressful things, and there's no shame in that. And some things take a while to unfold. I mean, they can be quick, but I am being guided at the moment to have patience, the long-term things, and just to take persistent effort. But I think that's for everyone. A general message is to take daily action or take small steps. You don't have to have everything in the moment. And this society we live in is a very fast-paced, you know, instant results, and a lot of employers, or just the I don't know how, the capitalists, like, you know, a lot of people have lost touch with, it's a lot of instant gratification, and, you know, that results take time and they're worth the effort. So yeah, just tap into that, being patient, mindful, which is what we work through. So taking that into your daily life when you can, and just trust things will all work out. Enjoy the moment, because sometimes we will never get this moment again. And sometimes you think things are going to be around for a long time and they change and they're not. So not to get too busy. And if you're going through a hard time or a really stressful situation, know that it will change. It's only this moment in time. I mean, I know with my emotions and things, I have a really hard time, really struggle, but then eventually, a few days later or the next day, I feel better. So just knowing that things will pass if they're tough for you now. Okay. And also I was aware of, when I was making the second part, I was getting all the stuff ready and just a sense of impatientness with myself. And I was thinking, yeah, that's part of the medicine is, case in point, I just wanted to do everything quick, but there was no rush. So just take your time with things and have quality results, and not this as I said, society is very fast-paced and action-driven and wanting things now, but when you're in the present moment, you realise, I mean, obviously it's different work. You have to sort of go to someone's expectations, but in your private world, I mean, sometimes it is good to make a quick decision, but a lot of the time, if you're guided, you'll know. But we don't have to rush in the present moment so much as we think the mind, society generates. And then I just took my time getting ready and realised that there was no rush. I had all the time in the world. So yes, taking that what resonates. Now just let me just collect myself for the next bit, and any messages you are getting. Just dip it into the meditative state again. So you can take some deep breaths, and just in case so let's just do that. 10 slow deep breaths in, hold, and out. Hold, in, hold, out, in, hold, and out. Just continue taking some slow breaths. And as we're doing this, I can see, and you can pick it up on the camera of the pool, but there is a little dragonfly. And some people say the spiritual message, let me show you my pool, the knees are clean. The spiritual message of the dragonfly can be removing illusions, and these are illusions held in the mind, fear-based things. It can also be false thoughts and things, but it's mainly unrealistic fears of the mind. And if you've had a break, if you haven't seen the first part, just bringing in the white light, white shimmery light surround your aura in your room, place you're in. And connecting to anyone doing this healing or watching. And a bubble of safety, love and protection, kindness, intuition. And turn off your phone if it's on, put it on silent. Make sure you are ready for this meditation, no distractions. You can give it your full attention. Okay, so comfortable space. Oh yes, another thing I meant to say was this video was guided by this swan video I did, stepping into the unknown. And there's a story of, I can't remember it exactly, but it's something to do with the dragonfly and the swan. It might be a different one, I'm not sure, but it's about a swan. It's a Native American medicine card story. It's about the swan, I don't know if I can describe it very well, but they wanted to see the future and met with some animal or something, and they said she could see the future as long as she didn't agree to change it. And then, so this whirlpool in the water spun and she went through the whirlpool, and then she saw the future. But basically it was a story about going into the unknown, but being open. For me it symbolised being open to the present, or yeah, I don't really know how to explain it very well, but I'll have to read it to you when I find the book again. So yeah, this is just inspired for flowing with grace and peace of the present, like the swan. And in Australia we have black swans, which I also think is quite cool because it's like the colour of the unknown, the void, the stillness, and yeah. So yeah, and I also went for a swim in my saltwater pool, which was really good because, well, basically to cool down, but it helps me relax, and salt water is great for clearing other people's energy, negative energy, your negative energy. And yeah, I also work with water intentions and water blessings, and I also have these beautiful water cards. So sorry, going on a bit of a tangent, but that's my ADD. I'll get back to the cards in a minute. But while we're talking about water, so yeah, I pulled these other ones yesterday. I was going to make the swan reading, but I didn't get around to it. So this is a beautiful deck by Rebecca Campbell. She Healing Waters Oracle. So I pulled On Call, Healer, Seer, Priestess, Priest, Soul, Purpose. So yeah, I think part of this is for me, but it's also maybe for you if you're stepping into your intuitive abilities, psychic abilities, or your soul purpose, our soul purposes. And you know, there's clairvoyance, so it could be, as I mentioned before, you can hear things, see things, smell or taste, you know, it's basically all the senses, know or feel. People get their messages in a different way, but it won't be anything negative that fills you with fear. So stepping into that, and also the swan in the medicine cards, it was also a symbol for psychic abilities, and like, yeah, you know, an example, you think of someone, you're thinking of someone, and then the phone rings, and you know, it's the person you've been thinking about, or you just know who's calling you on the phone, or you know you hear your phone ringing, but it's not ringing, but then you get a call, like you hear, yeah. Anyway, so that's that one. Stepping into your spiritual abilities at the right time. And then let it go. I love these cards. Release the past, forgive, soften, move forward. Yeah, so I feel like this is what I was saying with basically, yeah, I mean, everyone is influenced by their past, but try not to get caught up in living in the past and expecting the same thing from the future or the present that you've had in the past. Be open to, you know, things are different in each moment. And also forgiveness if you feel guided, or acceptance. For you, it can be a good way to move on with things and just let yourself heal. And yeah, moving forward, so take what resonates. These are mainly female pictures, but they can be, if you're male, they don't, you know, they can, it's not just genderless, it's just, I just like the way she's got her arms out in the water and she's like fearless. To me, she seems fearless. So this is you stepping into your purpose without fear, you know, fear of society and judgment and anxieties and all the things that society tells us we can't do. So yeah, it's you being in your power, I think. And then we have the pink dolphin. I love dolphins. Could be rainbows. The colour pink could be significant. I also have a pink singing bowl. It's Sounds of the Heart chakra, and I'll play that later. So this is celebration, fun, unbridled joy, open heart. And I have affinity with dolphins. I have a dolphin tattoo and they're significant for me. Where I live, we see a lot of them. I did see them the other day. I have to do a short video. They are quite hard to film though. But another time I heard them squeaking in the sea and clicking, but I couldn't see them because they were around the corner. And then everyone was telling me that they were jumping out of the water and flipping and stuff. So it was a shame I missed that. But anyway, I was glad to hear them while I was swimming in the water. So yeah, I feel like this is you taking back your joy of the present moment, not being afraid, and just having fun, like not being too serious or overthinking things, having that playful energy, and that will attract more of things like maybe romance or friendship, or, you know, like not trying too hard, and yeah, being in that playful energy, celebrating the things you have achieved, celebrating the good things you have now, being happy and having an open heart, opening your heart. I've been trying to do the same. If you have had negative experiences, it's easy to close your heart off, but trying to keep it open for new things and friends and love and experiences to come in the present moment, not being held back by past situations that may be different now. But also, you know, knowing if you need someone to heal that, you know, whether it's medical professional, psychologist or spiritual healer, whatever you're drawn to, that, you know, that's okay too, if you need help moving past things. And finally we have Lady of the Lake. Oh, I love this. And it's actually got the swan. There's swan in there. And it was funny, I pulled this before I saw the swan, so that was literally a swan. And I love this card. New beginnings. Something is about to happen. There is a story of the Lady of the Lake, but I can't really remember what it is. I think it's something to do with King Arthur. It's a sacred lake. I think it might be something to do with the sword in the stone, or a story of a sword in the lake or something. But I think basically it's about the swan and the water. That take with what resonates, and also that white light. But to me it just seems like a sense of peace with the water, and yeah, calm and peace, white light, and letting it flow. Example, living in the present, like that day I wanted to go for a swim to just cool down because it's so hot summer here, and I just felt drawn to a certain area, and as I went over the bridge, I saw the swans, and I did a video, but I was just really drawn. I nearly didn't go because I couldn't be bothered, but then I thought, well, you know, that made me feel better, and I just felt really drawn there. And I'm so glad I went because I felt so much more relaxed, and I got to see the swans, and I actually ended up swimming with the swans, and it was just a really beautiful experience. So, yeah, that's something I never would have planned or known was going to happen, but just went with the flow and went with my gut and what I was drawn to, and yeah, it's amazing things like that can happen. Present. So, okay, so that's that lot. And I also do water affirmations. So you get a glass of water, and if you want, while you're doing that, I will play some singing bowl and just get us all tapped in the energy. And that can also clear out negative energy or get us aligned in, clear the chakras, the heart energy, love. Okay, so get comfortable, get some water, and we'll do I might also play some music. I'm just kind of going with the flow, so. Hopefully you can see this. I'll just check. Yes? Okay, that's good. Okay. So you don't have to do anything to receive this healing, just be open. And relax. You can close your eyes and leave them open. Just allow the energy to clear. I've also called my Reiki on, but I'll do some, you may feel energy from that. I'll do this some more specific later. And you may feel a cleansing like tears or release of emotion, tingling or sensations, and that's all fine. And if you feel emotions or tears coming up, that's good to release. It's the body clearing itself out, so don't worry about that. Just let it go. And we're also feeling some cough, and this is things releasing, so good to cough that out. So don't be surprised if you feel coughing during this session. It's good to release, let the body releasing. Here's my rain stick. So I'm just going to do a bit of sound healing now. It's not your true essence. Just feeling your true essence now. All the love you have ever received, be from animals or spirit guides, people, or nature. Finishing up. Now, bringing yourself back into your body, you feel like some of you may be a bit spacey, gone up a bit. Just feeling your body, how you're feeling mentally, emotionally, your body is feeling. And I'm going to ask the violet flame to come in. This is also one of the cards. I think you can see this one. It's Angels of the Violet Flame, Rebirth, Light Worker, and Upgrade. So I feel like a lot of you watching this, drawn to this, will be light workers. Whether that's formally or, you know, healing spiritually, or whether that's just in your job, being kind to other people and holding that divine presence, and also taking this mindfulness and presence, showing the light for others, that being non-awakened or back in the matrix or the old ways of being. But Saint Germain, as ascended saint, used the violet flames, imagining it's a healing purple flame, and you can imagine this burning away anything you no longer want. So and this is a non-harming flame, it's a gentle healing flame. So just imagining that now. So relaxing, I'm calling Saint Germain in, and the purple violet healing flame. You can visualize purple light surrounding you. I'm also holding this space for anyone in the collective, in this group, that we are container, we are healing. And you may so feel it or hear it. But yeah, so we ask this flame to clear away things from our past that are affecting us, stepping into the present. Imagine that going through your mind, body and aura, and clearing away any blocks to you. Trusting the universe, trusting yourself and your intuition and guidance, feelings of what you need to do or not do in the present moment, and not to worry about the future. Burning away that worry mind, obsessive negative worry mind, or anxiety, things that are not real. Deep breaths as you do that. Surround your whole aura with purple, violet flame. Allow Saint Germain to do this work for you. Thanks, Saint Germain. The angels of violet flame. Let's die down and leave. Whew, that's quite a clearing. I feel quite clear now. You can call that in any time you want. So let me just check the battery of the camera. Yes, we're all good. Okay. It's been a bit longer than I expected. I don't think we'll have time to do the water healing, but be able to do that another time.